Gonna take you down, deep down to the front yard. You woke up this morning, got yourself a gun.
Hi everybody, it's Miss Bomi and I'm back in the kitchen. Think spring, summer. Yeah, summer. Think summer.
I think so.
Not here though. Maybe where you are.
Was last month.
Not here though. Maybe where you are. Okay, today's recipe, kind of keeping along with the pasta theme, because like last time I did the lasagna dip, which I guess was a really big hit. Lots of comments, lots of views. Thank you for that.
Was with me.
I know. So tonight we're going to do fettuccine Alfredo with chicken. This is a pretty simple recipe. There's not too many ingredients. Cook it up in a pan. Should be pretty easy.
So easy that even Joey Cuz can do it.
So here's your ingredients. You're going to need a half a pound of fettuccine uncooked, which I have off camera. You can't see, but I got our water boiling for that. A pound of skinless, boneless chicken breasts. And what I did is I went and got some of the chicken tenders and just fried them up with some salt and pepper and some olive oil. 4 teaspoons of flour, 4 ounces of Philadelphia cream cheese. You can get the other kind of cheese that's reduced or healthier for you. I'm not going to try to pronounce that because I'm sure I will slaughter it. 3 tablespoons of Kraft grounded Parmesan cheese. You want to divide that in half because you're going to use half now and half later. A 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder and a teaspoon of pepper. So this is it. These are all your ingredients. Okay. So I saved some of my grease from my pan. I'm going to just kind of dump a little bit out of there. And turn this on low and heat this up. Our water's almost ready. So what you're going to do is, while the pasta's cooking, or going to be shortly cooking when we get it in the water, we are going to heat up our skillet. And on medium-high heat, you're going to cook your chicken for 5 to 7 minutes, which we already did. Make sure that it's done. Remove it from the skillet, which I already did. And then you're going to mix the broth and the flour in the same skillet, and then stir in your cream cheese. So I'm going to go ahead and put my broth in there with my flour, just like it says so. If you're going to double this recipe, ugh. Try that again, rewind. If you're going to double this recipe, I would suggest to use a larger skillet. I cannot talk today. And obviously I can't even get my utensils out that I need. Okay. Let's see if we can get this all incorporated in there. Turn this up a little bit. So we want to get this to heat through and get everything to blend together. While I'm doing this, I'm going to take a minute to say congratulations to Joey Cuz. If you don't know who he is, please go over there and check out his channel. I'll try to make sure to put a link below.
Oh, you will?
Well, KB will try to make sure to put a link below. He's having a 500 plus subscriber giveaway, and I believe that that'll be done the first week in May. So you still have time to check that out and get in on it if you're subscribed to him. Or
by the way, right now he's at 719.
oh, okay.
That's probably because of this shout out.
Yeah, it's all me. No, I'm just kidding. No, but he does have a very interesting channel. He has a little bit of everything on there, right?
Interesting.
Interesting.
Interesting sometimes is a word to describe sucks.
I'm not saying it sucks.
No, Joey's got his passion for Ghostbusters.
Yes.
Joey does brew reviews.
Yep.
Lousy, may I point out, but he still does them.
Well, hey, you got to start somewhere. Come on now.
Joey doesn't speak any English. Joey has a huge passion for firearms. And I have to give credit where credit is due. I don't think Joey buys a gun if it isn't a desirable one.
You see, he waits until he decides that he likes one.
Yeah,
I'm going to put the Parmesan, the garlic, and the pepper in there, and the rest of the ingredients. So
you can get involved with his giveaway by leaving only a comment, or you can get more involved and more chances to win by doing a VR. And
that gets you a combination of total of 4 entries. Am I correct on saying that? Between the VR and then putting the comment? Okay. So there you go. Congratulations, Joey. And I like how you said that he doesn't speak English. It's because he's from New York.
I'm not a lick of English.
Stop already.
Actually, the real Cobra Burnout commented that if you really want to have a good time, put one of Joey's videos on, turn the sound down, and just put captioning
on. Okay, enough already.
No, I'm serious.
You guys pick on each other all the time, I swear. I'm just kind of busting this up a little bit with the spoon here to try to get this into smaller chunks so it will melt a little bit faster and quicker in the pan.
He's giving away a nice TRS Bushnell Red Dot, and the big thing is a holster from Carolina Concealment Systems for the pistol of your choice.
That's pretty generous. Just saying. So you want to keep stirring this until everything melts together and it's all incorporated into the pan, which is probably going to take a few minutes. So I'm going to pause and be back in just a few, and we'll continue on. In the meantime, I see that my water is boiling, so I'm going to go ahead and add the pasta. Back in a few. Okay, I'm back. In the meantime, I got the mixture together and stirred it. This is pretty much what the sauce looks like. And you want to keep stirring. Bring it to a boil for about 2 to 3 minutes until you get the sauce to a nice thick consistency of your choice. You don't want it too thin nor too thick. In the meantime, I cut up my chicken a little bit more. And just as a side note, if you don't want to do chicken and you want to make it a vegetarian dish, you could probably use broccoli or mushrooms in place of the chicken, just as a side note. The other thing I should tell you is I used their low sodium chicken broth. So if you're trying to watch your sodium like I am, you can find that in your store. I'm just going to stir this a little bit more. Check our pasta. Almost done, just a few more minutes and it should be ready. In the meantime, I'm going to get a glass bowl over here. I decided to try to go with the glass bowl so you at least could see what it's going to look like when it all gets mixed in there together. So just another minute on the pasta, I think. And I think I got this to the consistency that I want it for the thickness. So I think we're good to go there. Basically just kind of turn it on really, really low because all you want to do is just keep that warm in case your pasta noodles don't get done about the same time as your sauce. It's usually quite the challenge to get everything cooked all at the same time to make it all come together. Alright, so let's take a moment to talk about hockey. Rangers tied it up with Canadians 2-2. 2 games apiece, I believe. And Wild need a win tonight against the St. Louis Blues.
Yeah, we know that won't happen.
Or they're totally out of it.
Like every year.
I know. They work so hard to get to this point, to the playoffs, and then it's like, I don't know if they run out of steam, energy.
I think they've been to the playoffs almost every single year since we've been. They have been. And they go out in round 1.
Yeah, they do. I don't think. Well, no, I think one time they made it to round 2, didn't they? But they got.
Yeah, that's
and then they got eliminated.
Yeah, like God on that one.
Yeah. It kind of threw them for a curve. They didn't know quite what to do. Just saying. So there's the hockey update. It's kind of funny that we're getting towards the end of hockey and I see that baseball season has started. I know that there's some people out there that really like watching the baseball games. And that's about it for sports. All I'm going to talk about. So I'm going to give the pasta a couple more minutes. I'll be back with you. And then we're going to mix this all together, do the presentation, and let KB do the taste test.
I can't wait till we get to the part where we give the noodle a flop.
Really?
Okay, this is the part we should probably just go.
Yeah. Back in a minute. Okay, I'm back and the pasta is done cooking. So now we're going to mix everything together. We're going to put our chicken in here. Put some of our pasta in there. Eyeball that for right now. Might need a little bit more pasta, I'm not quite sure.
That's the part I was waiting for.
The sauce. It's always important to keep stirring the sauce. Right? At least that's what I've been told. Okay. Alright. Let's see if we can get this all mixed together.
Why does pasta have to be bad for you?
Well, it is if you're gonna, you know, be on a low carb diet. And that looks about the right amount of pasta to sauce to chicken. Okay. Get this stirred up really good. Make sure that all of our noodles in here are covered in the sauce. Okay. So there you go. That's what it's going to look like when it's done. Pardon my spoon in the way. All right. We'll get some of this plated up here. Yeah, I'll grab a little couple chunks of chicken here. Just put a little parsley on top there. A little bit of Parmesan cheese. And there you have it. Put a little bit more noodles on here. I don't want the plate to look too bare. There we go. More cheese. There you go. Easy recipe for chicken Alfredo. Wow. Obviously it's been a long day at work. I can't talk. All right, KB. Time to taste test.
I hate this part.
I know you do. You just hate this part all the time. So if you want to make it a little less calories, you can always choose to reduce your cheese using low fat.
Why would you do that?
Well, some people are watching their calories.
Then have a piece of spinach and... Okay, well, we gotta go for
Okay, get chicken too.
go for the full thing here. I need some.
Some what?
I need a little blue peel, a little blue peel for my meal.
We'll get his opinion in just a moment, because he's chewing.
That's really good, and the sodium level is good for me. I think if you wouldn't have used the low sodium broth, it might bother you.
Yeah, but it's very. I guess I guess he's going to have dinner now without me.
I'm gonna go put the hockey game on. You finish this shit up and
So there it is. It's a very simple, easy recipe. This is the first time that I've actually did it. So if I can do it on camera and not have problems with it, it should be other than talking, it should be really easy to do. So that's it for this time. And I'll see you again back in the kitchen with another recipe. I'm not sure what's on tap next.
And for all the guys that follow the Brew channel, there won't be one tonight.
Yes, sorry. This was his review.
That's okay. I'm gonna go review some more of it.
There you go. Okay, so we'll see what we can come up with next time. Until then, this is Miss Bomi saying good night, good eats, wherever you are.